89 on up, homies, the show where you gon' get Cali history. It's told with respect and dignity. Spoken by jihad so vividly. He's taking over the industry, giving y'all some download imagery. Damn you, if you ain't hitting them likes, come on, subscribe. Check out the channel and I bet it will make you decide to tune in every chance you get. It's lit, and some of y'all can learn a bit from this gangster shit.
YouTube, what it do, loved ones? You know the motto, if you can, after the story, go over there, hit us with a like, which is a thumbs up, and that'll let us know we kicking our stuff. I want to thank the homeboy G League Deuce for the intro from the legendary Mental historical hip-hop album, Banging on Wax. You can reach him on Instagram at Solid from Day One.
Let's see, from my neighborhood, on my street, 93rd, in Normandy, between Butthole, all I had was, Leon Banks, Jerry Banks, we had this dude on the corner down there. I forgot what his name was. And myself.
Right. And y'all was all up under Hoover at that time? Y'all was all up under Hoover at that time?
I didn't come in contact with Hoover until we in high school. I think we were still in high school, and I was walking Bobby home. You remember Bobby?
Nah.
Dorothy's nephew?
Oh, okay.
You remember him?
Right.
He passed away 50 years ago.
Right.
About 2 years ago. Anyway, me and him was walking home. Well, I was walking him. I was going over to his house. And we walked down 92nd and we passed by 92nd and Hoover. And while we was walking down the street, so many of them niggas flooded out on us. Oh, yeah. And Bobby broke out in rain. That nigga left his shoes sitting out there in the rain.
Right, got up out of them.
Yeah. I couldn't go to work up there. When they came out on us, they came out of some apartments and wasn't nowhere to go. Wasn't nowhere for me to go. He saw him first, I think, and took off.
Right.
So we had some other Hoover Crips on my side of Vermont. So that's when I started getting hooked up with them, you know. And then I started just calling myself just claiming Crip.
Yes.
Because that's what we used to do at that time. Where you from, man? Nigga, I'm a Crip, man. I'm from Crips. And even as I got older, I wouldn't really claim no hoods. I would just say, yeah, I'm Crip. I'm Crip, what's up?
Yeah.
You know? And that was kind of like to let people know, if you a Crip and I'm a Crip, I got your back. So if my group and your group is feuding, you need to cut that shit off for a minute, because evidently we must be in a serious area.
Right.
You know?
And then when you really stamped yourself with Hoover, what, you had went to the pen?
Yeah.
But like you say, it was just like how blood was blood, Crip was Crip back then.
Right. So it was a lot of different names over in that area too.
Right.
But
so Bret Hart, who went to Bret Hart?
Crips and some double A.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And did all the Crips did y'all all hang together at Bret Hart?
Well, okay. At Bret Hart at that time, they had what they call the avenues, the walnuts. They always had Devil Lane, and they had Hoover Groovers. Now the Hoover Groovers, they did turn into Hoover Crips.
Right.
But
and who did you run with at Bret Hart?
I ran with Michael Alley, and he was already a baby Crip by that time.
Mm-hmm.
So I ran with him. And again, there was a guy stayed over there named Pierre Maybach. He was a baby Crip.
Right.
And one day, a bunch of baby Crips came over to our hood, and I told them that I was kicking with the Hoover Crips.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Yeah.
See, I don't know how it worked now, but see, at that particular time, we had baby Crips. We didn't have what they call baby Lokes.
Yeah.
Do Bloods call it? Do y'all have baby Lokes?
Nah, we'll call them BGs for like baby gangsters or something.
Okay. Well, the youngest ones, because let's see, there was a guy named Hillbilly. He was the leader of the baby Crips. And he would always be up at St. Andrews Park, laying out in the grass. And
so it was just a trip back then. I could just imagine a gang of niggas running around just cripping and everybody just falling all up under different titles and shit. You know, a lot of dudes didn't even get put on. Niggas just came up cripping, you know?
right?
Yeah, that's crazy, you know? I appreciate you giving me that brief history.
What's up
man.
with Big
It used to
Took,
be
huh?
about butt size, Jay.
Right, tall and slender.
Right. And he went to camp, came out a little thicker. Then he got bigger and bigger, you know, and pretty soon he got big.
Right.
And see, the thing at that time was to wear overalls with one hook up on and one hook up out.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. So all of us would have overalls on and shit like that. And my main thing kicking it with him was mainly lifting at Dave's gym.
Right.
That was my main thing kicking it with him. Lifting at Dave's gym. Now that was a damn near every day. Now as far as going out running on missions and shit with him,
You didn't never do
I
that.
didn't do that.
Right,
I
right.
didn't do that. Because I wasn't from the hood. I wasn't from
They turf
wasn't
like that.
running buddies.
Right. Even though y'all got along, you weren't from this specific turf.
Right. We was called Crips. We was all Crips. But I like all bloods. All bloods don't run together. They may be all blood.
Right.
But all bloods don't run together because it ain't that y'all shooting. That's just not your clique.
Right. I'm from the
Right.
west side, he from the east side, but we do function when we see each other.
Right.
So did a lot of dudes, so at that gym, it was a lot of dudes that just mainly lift weights at Babe's gym.
Right. And then they start going to Bill Pearl's gym. A lot of them.
And where that was at?
That was on Manchester and St. Andrews, right across the street from St. Andrews Park.
Right, so a lot of Crips went there and lift weights.
Right.
Did they have some swole A-Tray gangster Crips back then too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But basically that was their hood.
Right, so they stayed working out up there.
Yeah. So it wasn't no banging at the gym. Well, I put it like this. At Bill Pearl's gym, it was no banging at Dave's gym because it was on 102nd and Vermont. So
Right.
therefore you got hoods right there.
Right.
But see, A-Trade gangsters, a lot of them, their parents lived in houses, nice areas around here.
So it was pretty cool. Dudes would come out, walk around, and buff iron and hang out.
Right,
What
yeah.
what was Jesse Owens Park like back in the days?
Jesse Owens Park. It was a Crip Park and Inglewood Family Park.
Right.
So any given time you might see a lot of families up there.
So what side did the Crips hang on at Jesse Owens?
On Western and the Century side.
Right.
But like I say, Jesse Owens Park, it was really mixed up.
Right. It was a mutual park damn near.
Right. And then we started getting these are some real youngsters. They call them part-time hustlers.
Right.
That's why I had to run in with them hard-time hustlers.
Uh-huh.
I had to run in with them in 1984.
Mm-hmm. So when you first seen Jamal Barnes, he was at what gym did you first see Jamal Barnes at?
What did I see him at? Damn. What did I first see him at? It was just some kind of function.
Uh-huh.
Some kind of function. And then he would come to the gym sometime and left with us. Like I said.
And what was it? Was he on Swole too?
Who?
Jamal Barnes.
Hell yes. Hell yeah, Trey on Swole.
Yeah. You consider him was he a down Crip like
afro.
how he looked it?
He had a big old afro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big old light-skinned yellow nigga. Yeah.
You consider him a down Crip like Tookie Williams and him?
Oh, he was down. He was down.
Yeah.
He was down.
Yeah.
He just had a different thing about him because he was trying to play football.
Right.
He was still down for what he was doing, but he did have that flair about trying to do something else with himself.
Right.
Because I gather right now, let's see, I'm 67, so I gather right now, he would probably be at least 70.
Right. Did he have a cocky attitude back then?
Huh?
Did he have a cocky attitude back then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's how he was.
Right.
He wasn't, he was mainly with them Harlem Godfathers.
Mm-hmm.
Godfather Crips.
And then they say he moved to like the Avalons. Is that like in the same area or something?
No, he was with the Avalons. He was with the Avalon over there in Manchester.
Right.
He'd be over there a lot. But when I first met him, I met him over there in the 30s.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I first met him. But he was over there with the Avalons.
Right. What did he remind you of when he used to lift weights? I heard he used to wear them tights.
That's what I'm saying. He might remember a nigga when I say that, because I used to call him Gorgeous George.
Right.
Yeah.
And Gorgeous George was a wrestler, huh?
Right.
And he thought he was all that, yeah.
Yeah. We all kind of old now, so and sometimes it might take a real crack to take in. Just like the dude that I was talking about from prison,
yeah.
Michael James,
right?
Devil,
right?
And he said, "How you had me and him rode the prison yard together?"
Right.
He was from Salem,
right?
So there's a lot of stuff be going on that be interacting.
Right. One more thing, was Tookie and Jimel, were they road dogs? Tookie and Jimel back in the days?
No, not really. They held a certain status being a Crip. So when they did get together, it was mainly like, you know, two big old brothers.
Right, putting it down for the Crips.
Yeah.
Right, but they had separate personalities.
Right. Walking around with Raymond Washington.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know him that well,
Right.
but I'd seen him before. But we was all, you gotta remember, if I counted from the time that I really came in contact with him, it had to be about 1970, because Shaft was out, so it might have been 71.
Right.
So you figure, you're talking about 52 years.
What's a legendary thing you heard of Jamal and Tookie doing?
Together?
Yeah.
Damn. I don't know if it's true or not,
Yeah.
but I can tell you what I heard.
Right.
They was at the farm, and they took their shirts off, and shit was posing at the farm, and they put the lights on.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, because they was on swole like that.
Right. I wasn't there for that event.
Right, but you heard it.
Some of my homies was there, and that's what they told me.
Right. Oh, one more thing. How was cripping back then from your point of view? Was it love back then?
At that particular time. Well, yeah, in a way. Because in a way it was. Because at that time, Crips was Crips. And then they became Crips for the hood. And then it became Crips selling dope out of certain hoods. Just like same thing in the blood neighborhood.
Right. It started off blood, then we started off everybody getting they different labels on them. So you saying it was fun before a lot of labels came on to y'all?
Right. Like you got Hoover Crips, you had 9-0 Crips, you had Menlo Crips, you had Block Crips, Neighborhood Crips, Bible.
What was it? What Bible Crip? A lot of people don't know about them. What year they was around?
Let's see. Bible Crips been out quite a while, so I probably did. I'd have to think. Bible Crips.
Was they numbers up back then? Was it a lot of them back then? Or you just heard them? You was just roll calling all the Crips you had just knew of.
Yeah, just roll call.
Mm-hmm.
But see, you had a lot of small cliques too.
Yeah.
That was Crips. Like they had a group called the Bonzella Boys.
Right.
But they turned out to be Crips. You know.
Right. And they was in L.A.
Yeah. Now, this do you know a blood gang that just had another name in the hood and then they turned to blood.
Right.
You know, so we always had a lot of stuff like that. And then
did a lot of Crips go ahead?
Go ahead, what?
Did a lot of Crips smoke PCP and lift weights?
Quite a few of them did.
Yeah.
Quite a few of them did. Quite a few people at that time were smoking PCP.
Right. So that was pretty common back then.
What'd you say?
I said that was pretty common back then. Some dudes would smoke some Sherman and lift weights. Because I heard it made you stronger.
Man, man, I wasn't messing with them. I wasn't messing with no Sherman then. At that age.